Alright, what's up guys? My name is Zach and today we are working on, of course, the blue shell. Obviously, because that's all we're going to be doing for the next month or so. But if you guys noticed, or if you saw that I mentioned it in the last video, there is painter's tape that goes around the outside edge of the hood as well as on the body of the car. Now, this isn't a big deal normally because painter's tape, it's made to not take off the paint. I don't know how long this painter's tape has been on here because it does not want to come off. Luckily, the parts that I have been able to come off, it doesn't damage the paint underneath, but I think the tape's been on there so long that the paint has actually faded differently on the part that was unmasked versus the part that was masked. Of course, the Texas sun was probably pretty brutal to this car the last 4 years when it sat. So that's the goal today, is to get the painter's tape off of the hood and then clean up the engine bay. Just spray it down, get all the gunk out of it, stuff like that. Not like, you know, I'm not shaving the bay, I'm not doing anything super special like that. But I am going to start cleaning stuff up and getting the blue car ready for the swap, really. Actually, one last thing before we get started. Not that it matters to anyone, but of course, doing all this stuff, I'm going to be listening to music. I do have a Spotify playlist for this new shell. It's called New Shell Who Dis. I'll leave a link to it in the description below if you want to hear what I was listening to. I think it's like 150 songs. But yeah, enjoy. So we got a decent amount done on the FB today. The only thing that really came up that focuses is that we discovered these paint chips on the hood, which isn't that big of a deal. We'll just get some touch up. It's not that noticeable. I mean, in the grand scheme of the whole car, it's not bad at all. That is, it's not from the tape. Those were underneath the tape. So, you know, it sucks, but it is what it is. Alright guys, so we are actually headed into Chicago right now to go sell the old GSL wheels. Not the ones on the car. I had a different set. I'll see if I can find the video of it. I picked these up back when the 12A was blown. They've just been sitting around ever since. I put the car on these for the winter storage. So those are those wheels. We're going to go sell them to my friend Nick, who actually helped me pick out the blue car. He sent me the original link to it. And so he's actually sort of the one that found me the car. So we're gonna go take a look. He has an RX2, RX3, and I believe an SA. But whatever, you'll see it here in a second. So there you guys have it. That is the video I have for you guys today. The blue car is actually pretty much prepped for the engine. We cleaned it. That's all it actually really needed. So the next video will be stripping down the red car, getting most of the parts out of it, probably not pulling the engine quite yet, but that's my plan for next week, is to strip the red car, at least like engine compartment wise, not fully strip everything. But yeah, so just because I just totally remembered, for the tape we used Goo Gone to get the residue off, Tough Stuff to get the actual tough stuff off, and then the heat gun set to this heat level, and we just kind of heated it up, we sprayed the Tough Stuff on it, then heated it up, and then scraped, and then any residue we got off with Goo Gone. The engine bay stuff was also done with Tough Stuff. I'll grab a can of it right here. This stuff, I'm not sponsored or anything. This stuff is like literally the best for anything you guys want to do. You guys saw how well the engine bay came out, and the tape came off and all that stuff. So that's it for the video. If you guys are interested in seeing more behind the scenes stuff, I do have a Patreon that'll be linked down in the description below, as well as my Spotify playlist. And that's it. I think that's it. You know, we just need to start plucking along on the red car, and that'll be the next video. But yeah, we're making progress, guys. It's super exciting. Hopefully we should get the engine in the next couple weeks here, and we'll be good to go. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to rate the video, comment on the video, and subscribe if you really like to. Take care, guys. There goes a sight from my soul.